Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. Welcome to my Pilates studio. We're going to talk about the Cadillac and actually just one exercise on the Cadillac. But we're going to talk about push through on the Cadillac, and I'm going to do it with a spring and without a spring, and we'll talk about why. I happen to love push through on the Cadillac for a lot of reasons. My clients love it. I think they love it more for a stretch, and also because I tend to give them a little extra stretch with some traction more than they actually love it as an exercise. But remember, the Cadillac was meant to help us do everything else we do on the mat and the reformer better. So when you are struggling with something on your mat or reformer exercises, you can look at exercises in the Cadillac that might actually help challenge you to make those even stronger or assist you to make them even better, right? So we'll take the push through bar and we'll add a spring from the top. So in theory, ideally, you'd have the spring. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they kind of hang back in themselves and then they press and they bend and then they move and then they whip it around. So you saw that's pretty dramatic, but that's what tends to happen. So it's Pilates. We have to work with our springs. So you're going to make sure your feet are into the foot bar. Sometimes I have to bend my knees a little bit because I'm a hyperextender. So I have a little softness in my knee depending on how I'm doing. And I want you to think about your reach, not from your knees, but from your center and your seat. So it's a lot like doing stomach massage. You push your feet into the foot bar, this turns on, this turns on. When I reach up, it's not off my back. I'm reaching up from my waist and down through my back into my legs. Then I round back. I'm just pulling my center back like I would the roll up on the mat. And then here's the key. The elbows and wrists have to stay straight. So I'm going to move my knuckles over the bar to help myself go up and over the bar. And I'm going to reach here. If I keep reaching past, yeah, it's a nice stretch, but I've lost my two-way stretch. So I'm just going to reach to there where I can keep reaching back from my ribs and my stomach and reaching forward with my feet, with my legs and my arms. Then I roll my waist back, and that makes room for the bar, and then I lift it up. And you can go slow, or you can start to use it with your breath and challenge yourself to keep it all connected and go a little faster, right? It's really delicious. It's very fun. To me, it is a deep, visceral stomach work and challenge for me to keep my shoulders connected to my back. It is not the biggest stretch, although for some of my clients it is. Now, if you can't work with the spring, meaning every time it comes back, it's whipping you around, I really challenge you to take the spring off, and then you're going to reach forward and you're going to pull back. And you gotta lift this bar up yourself. And the bar doesn't weigh that much. But what I love about this spot right here is that it really helps me connect my arms to my back, which really helps me with my like rowing 3 or rowing 4, right? So if you want to learn a little bit more control in this exercise, just take the spring off. And I think you'll even see it makes your elephant a lot more fun. So with the spring or without the spring, the push through on the Cadillac is awesome. It really will help with your roll-ups. It'll help with your elephant. It'll help with things as simple as rolling like a ball and as hard as tendon stretch on the reformer. It's a really juicy one. It's also really nice to end a session with if you're looking for a nice ending. It's kind of a beginner exercise, but I think like elephant, being a beginner exercise is more esoteric than that. So, in the beginning, it's just about moving with the spring. And then as you get more advanced, I would really challenge yourself to stick with the spring and feel this on a different level. So you and the Cadillac spring are working together and it's kind of fun, right? So I hope you enjoyed that. There's more Cadillac exercises on this playlist, so definitely check those out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. If you have any questions, just comment below, requests, anything like that. We can make more videos just for you based on what you need. So we're here for that. Thank you so much. I'm Lesley Logan, and I will see you next time.